Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Control. Seeing as we're in research, I'm actually going to investigate down that bottom corner, see if we can find anything down there, because we've got the ability to levitate, so we should be able to get back out if there's nothing down there and we have to come back up. Let's have a look at the board countermeasures just as a reminder for what we've got. So hiss distorted, sure. Hiss elevated, sure. I mean, most of these are in containment. And yeah, mold hosts, they are not our concern. Priority, deal with it. Love it. Yeah, keep it on charge for the moment. The actual place we need to go, I think, is directly underneath us. I am also looking at other places that we might want to get to / be able to get to. Now we can... Oh, hello. God, I love charge so much. Oh, jeez. Was not expecting a hiss distorted. No, need to be able to bring my shield up. You over here in this corner? I lost where you went. Either way, I want to get my health back. There you are. Yeah, too close. Too close. This is why charge is a danger. This is why I can't be trusted. I should have just pushed past and grabbed extra health. There was no requirement to shoot in that situation. Our shield is strong enough to cope with it as well. Still, we didn't lose much. We're literally in the same place. And yeah, we'll hop across here. There was nothing in Darling's office from what I remember. I mean, we could actually have a look through here. I know I said we were going to go down to the base of research, but getting past the fire break to the ashtray maze, it'll probably want us to do this much later. I wonder how far away those things are. Very far. Very far is the answer. The ashtray maze might be different now that we've been through a little bit more. I don't suspect it will be, but I am curious. So the pictures are all exactly the same. And it is of this place from this angle. I know that it's done on triggers, so it's not going to be anything spectacular. We can knock things off the walls. Okay, and until it starts moving, it is possible to interact with stuff on the other side. Maybe using this in close quarters isn't the smartest move. Oh, wow. Okay, so it actually just hits the thing straight in front. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's get out of here. It's giving us nothing, and it's just hurting. Now, I'm pretty certain we're going to face combat down in the base. So every time I'm seeing vents now, I'm looking to see if there's anything up there. Oh, hello. Mr. Elevated. Got you. Let's get some health back. Yeah, I very much like being able to fly around. Alright, that combat went much better than the previous one. It has been a couple of days since I've played, so getting back in the swing of things. Excuse me. Right, so in terms of the down, which is where we're going, down in this corner. That's what I was most interested in. This is where we saw what looked like it was going to be an elevator for this, but obviously there is something else going on. Now this might just kill us, but it actually looks like there's a proper floor down there. We might need to leave straight away. Oh, this is the pit. Ugh. Doesn't really seem to be marked. This used to be a toilet. Ugh. Let's change off explosives while we're figuring out what's going on. There's certainly a lot of mold down here. Yeah, this is off the map. Right, let's get my melee ready just in case. I'm not going to go through there just yet. The mold itself isn't killing us. Power brick? Sure. Is that going to fix the elevator? Oh, cool. Right, so we've got a way back out without needing to do weird jumpy shenanigans. Security clearance level 4 door and friendlies.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
We've got clearance.
Excuse me, are you lost?
Mold threshold. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a few things to read. Let's grab all of these. We'll read them and then we'll talk to Underhill. So, correspondence first. Underhill checking in. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I wanted to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and have a chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Okay, onto the research and records. The mold threshold. So, you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to Redacted, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these Redacted are the original disseminators of the mold, or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorise there's a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behaviour was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It's a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. And the Threshold Utility Counter Essay. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Redacted contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their lifeforms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the Redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into Redacted. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Refer to file 2-35-1863 for a full report. Alright, so I'm guessing this is going to be kind of like nasty mold area. Let's have a chat with Underhill.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room? Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location
Okay, I'm down
of
for
the
this.
source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, so we don't like we don't like Underhill. Let's
I need to get going.
activate this mission.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
So, into missions. Rows near fresh corpses, near toilets, near televisions, near staircases, near the pit. Okay, well, let's head back where we came from. And see if we can actually pick any up. So I'm not seeing any specifically around toilets. I'm guessing it's going to be through the next section rather than down here. That's all right.
Guard duty Dan here.
Hello. I mean, having the ability to levitate means that that security door can just be bypassed by jumping over, which is, you know, totally fine. We will open it for good measure, though.
Significant research has shown the positive effects of talking to plants. I wonder if they talk like this.
Well, she seems smart enough. My FPS is tanked a little. Let me see if I can clear that up. There we go. That seems to be a little bit better.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing anything like that. So we know that these are explosive. Yeah. Let's try and be careful. Fresh corpses, eh? I will steal you. You will become my mold baby.
Are those people?
Not anymore, they're not. You know what? I'm totally gonna take advantage of the explosive nature of these. Hey. Ooh, it's slightly homing. Okay, well, we can handle a little bit of ranged combat. Youch. I have no idea where he came from, but that was quite painful. Maybe from up above? I mean, it does sort of look like there's something up there. We might need to get to a different position to... Yeah, those things are Really dangerous. Can I steal you? Not quite. Probably could have if I just aimed at you, but... Oh, I saw it home in on me. I should have just put my shield up. I assume the shield would have worked. This means we're going to need to go back down. But still, this is cool. This is an entirely new area. Obviously, we're getting distracted from Dylan, but side missions are side missions. And it's relatively quick to get down. Totally works. Right. Down in the pit. Now, is it going to have the same layout? It looks like it. I will steal you. Ooh, corrupted sample. Very cool. Okay. Ooh, this is mine. Shield efficiency. That one's gone. Now, the question is, was there one that was up higher? Let's just get these destroyed. I don't trust them. Also means that we're free to move over here. Ah, maybe he came up this way. Yeah, probably jumped up that side. Okay, so we've got guys in the distance that I can see now. Not entirely gone. Okay. Cleared the area. That looks kind of gross. Let's go over to the other side first before we go down deeper. I think that's one of the samples we need.
Found one.
Okay. A specific mold type that appears near staircases. Oh, cool. We get a control point. radio. Dead bodies, but no mold near them. Intrusive pattern. There we go, that's another one.
This must be one of the samples.
So just 3 to go. Toilets, televisions. I mean, that wasn't a particularly surprising trap, that. I wonder, do we have enough for any astral constructs? No. No is the short of it. More remote thoughts. Another corrupted sample. More remote thoughts. Another corrupted sample and remote thoughts. And lots of source. Lots of source. So not dying. Toilets, televisions, and the pit. So that's the pit down there. Let's just try and make it a bit safer to get down. I mean, a lot of what I'm doing is just trying to make the place safe, isn't it? Anything tucked in around the corner? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that is definitely a mold sample there. Oh, I see you.
This looks like a good one.
Okay, so toilets and televisions. Oh, no, no. These are going to blow up. Let's clear them out ahead of time. Let's just try and make sure that everything is safe. Restrooms that way? Sure. We can go into the restrooms. Not exactly moving through. Ooh. Logically. Did we miss it? Or are the restrooms like... Maybe it's up here? Yeah. In a toilet.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Toilet fungus. Right, I don't want to push on that way just yet because there was another bit just to the left that we missed. Thought there was. Sort of like down in this bit, yeah, just down there. Looks like some notes over at the back. And a little hidey hole. Levitation ammo efficiency. Picnic basket procedures. We've already heard about... Well, no, sorry. We've already seen the picnic basket. And... Wait. Do we... We don't have space. That's bad. Right. Ended up injuring ourselves a little bit. Okay, let's sort out our mods. Right, so levitation ammo efficiency. What was that? If we start by just getting rid of like lower down stuff. C speed. Yeah, we can just. In fact, let's get rid of you. Shield energy costs gone. We'll keep. The 2 best C speeds. That's 53. We'll also keep the 2 best shield strengths. And the 3 best evade energy costs. Launch energy cost we can just get rid of, because that's never been an issue for us. Shield energy cost can go. So 65. So the 54 goes. Alright, that's sorted those out. Ammo cost while levitating minus 24%. That's huge. If I could put that on charge. Oh, as like the 3rd upgrade. Definitely is the 3rd upgrade. Right, let's have a look at this picnic basket procedures. Item to be stored in a Blackrock panelled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-celled organisms do not appear to react to the effect. 6-97. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behaviour. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species, with medical staff on standby. Alright. So that picnic basket is a little bit like the packs in Serenity. It's supposed to pacify, but for some it has the reverse effect. Okay, so we still need to find TVs. There's probably going to be one through in this area if we follow it through. So let's have a proper investigation. I mean, this might just lead back where we came from. That looks like TV's up there. Oh no, it's a vending machine. But this is definitely back. That actually reminds me, I wanted to look to see if there's sort of something up there, but not really accessible. So what's in Lab 8? So many little nooks and crannies to find in here. Okay, Lab 8, not interesting. Area up here made safe. Astral Blip and a Charge Blast mod. Okay, let's return to the corridor down here. I'm sure I heard something through here. Yep, definitely did. You know what? We could just deal with it with explosives. As long as we back the hell away from it. I'll grab the mold first.
Gross.
Totally gross.
I was gonna owe me for this. That's all 5 samples.
And
I
we'll
should get these back to Underhill.
we'll watch the Threshold Kids in just a moment. I think we've gone through everything in the area. Been in Lab 8, and the fact that it comes out over here. The only thing we've not done is try to get to there, maybe from up on this ledge. And that might be possible. Or Lab 2. So I've got balloon procedures. And another astral blip. And it looks like this goes through to the next lab as well. Where there's nothing specific. Ooh, but there's potentially something up here. Or is that just... No, there's going to be nothing up there. I think that's just a little glitchy thing. Okay. Plenty of things in our collectibles. Let's have a look. Multimedia, the Threshold Kids. When you're caught in a house shift.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Jeez, that is massively traumatizing. Like, that's so bad. The Get Well balloon. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance that the item produces. All cleaning tools must be redacted along with the black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colourful message to get well surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon, and the item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the Bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark coloured sticky substance which strips down its ribbon. No information on precisely what that is, but ugh. Okay, let's head back and hand these samples in. I mean, there was actually this extra bit that we didn't go to down here. Shield efficiency more. A pink flamingo supplement. And nothing else. Oh, this is a nice little diversion.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
Yeah, don't I? First, though, let's have a read of the Pink Flamingo supplement. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance to the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See file PAI-1372 for a detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found to possess no redacted and was released. The item remains in the Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit response from the item.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension.
Likely.
I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse.
Okay.
It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
I feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to.
Sure.
Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Yeah,
The
always.
taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Alright. Well, we're not
I
going
need to
to
get going.
talk to her because
Try
she's
not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
massively rude. And I think the pit is going to be the next obvious place for us to go.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
There's a vending machine in the wall. Let's have a look and see what we've got. This might get us killed straight away. Well, he's not very happy. Oh, geez, yeah. Right, lots of things to blow up, so... I will steal you. And you. There might be others. I don't know. It seems like these guys are heading towards something.
God. Where's all the worst it smells?
Oh. Can't. Oh, jeez. Steal you. Let's get some health back. That was dangerous. The blast radius on the charge is actually pretty huge. Okay, I think we're safe for the moment. I think there's going to be a lot of like individual bits hiding around like that. And this totally isn't on any maps. Steal you as well. That's 2 that we've got down there. That looks like that could have been a control point once upon a time. Definitely is one. And we've got some kind of recording here. So we'll claim this. We'll just grab this little goodie in the corner. And then we'll listen to that recording just before we finish.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the threshold.
Threshold!
Well, he's straight up eating the vegetables now, because why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find out?
Okay. Well, obviously, that wasn't very sensible of them. We're going to finish there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We're going to carry on exploring the threshold next time and see where it all goes. I wonder if there's anything down there. Probably not. Well, actually, there is a bottom, air quotes bottom to that. But we'll check it out properly next time. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Control. See you soon.